Most geologists get to explore the world. A few special ones change it. Neil Gow has done both, with his outstanding career and tireless volunteer work for the PDAC and other industry organizations.
Now I am thankful for what's happened to me, and I've enjoyed it. It's been a great ride.
That ride, which took him around the world to places like Mongolia, India, and Ethiopia, started in his birthplace, Australia.
I went to university to become a chemical engineer and came out a geologist for a lot of different reasons. It was a descriptive science rather than a mathematical one. I think that appealed to me a bit.
Neil says he was lucky that his graduation coincided with the nickel boom in Australia.
I was a beach geologist, so I was responsible for stope mapping, grade control. We were doing a lot of in-mine exploration, so we were logging drill core every day.
Neil made his way to Canada in 1982 while working for CRA. When his company left Canada, he stayed, eventually working as a consulting geologist with Roscoe Possel and Associates, now RPA.
One of the most interesting ones was we did the first resource estimate on the Eskay Creek deposit in British Columbia, which became quite a high-grade gold and silver mine.
Over his 30-year career, Neil spent countless volunteer hours dedicated to changing and promoting the minerals industry. He worked with the Canadian Institute of Mining's committee to develop the best practice guidelines for estimating resources and reserves.
It gives credibility to the figures that are reported by companies, whether they be junior or senior, because they crystallize the way in which people took responsibility for what they did and were accountable for it. And I think that's very important.
For 15 years, Neil ran the Toronto Geological Discussion Group. He has also shown unwavering dedication to the PDAC and has participated for many years, sitting on its convention planning committee and playing a large part in the organization and presentation of the technical programs.
The first meeting that I can really remember attending was planning open sessions. A little subcommittee met in a hotel in Oakville one Saturday morning, and we planned 3 open sessions, and we had it all done by lunchtime.
I think also he wanted to make sure it was done right, according to his standards, and so I think that's his way of making sure that it was done properly, was to actually do it himself.
I certainly enjoyed the time that I spent in the mining industry, and I think encouraging the growth of the mining industry is important.